Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is. Let me move that microphone to the right spot there. Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. How you doing? How are things? I hope it's going well. Thank you so much for dropping by. Success or failure? Did I succeed or did I fail in my retirement? Am I being successful or am I being a failure? How about you? Are you successful in your retirement or a failure? Or if you think you're going to be retiring, and do you think that that is going to be a successful or failed retirement? Whether you're American from the United States, whether you're from the UK, whether you're from Australia, whether you're from Somalia, all right? Everybody thinks of the days or hopes and dreams of the days are going to be retired. But how are you? Are you going to be a successful retirement or a failed retirement? And believe it or not, this is not going to be one of those complicated, long drawn out videos. So let's take a look at this.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Okay. I see these YouTube videos all the time. This person failed. This person is in a failed retirement. This person is a successful retirement. This person, and it doesn't matter whether it's in the Philippines or in Thailand or wherever, okay? It just doesn't matter. Even in America, and you'll get people that are saying, oh, they failed in their retirement. Oh, they're this. Oh, they're that. I'm going to tell you the honest truth as far as my opinion goes. And my opinion is really very basic and simple. Being successful or being a failure is not for somebody else to judge. It's not up to somebody else, nor do they have the intricate and intimate information of the circumstances and the desires of that individual to say that somebody's retirement is a success or failure. Now, we can, and we've been subject to this, we've been, talked about our moral compass and this and that, and that's not the way to retire. It's not up to other people to decide that for you. The only person that can decide whether you are having a successful retirement or a failed retirement is you. You're the only one. I mean, I could never retire to a Nipa hut on a beach with limited electricity, limited water, all the problems or all of the, see, there I go. It's a biased situation, not problems, but all of the things that entails. But there are people that find that enjoyable. There are people, I could be very happy retired in a much different climate, excuse me. All right. Simple enough. I retired to the Philippines for specific reasons. And again, we don't even need to go into that. That's not a part of this. And I've gotten a couple of comments about where's my wedding ring? What's going on with Arlen? Here's my wedding ring right here. Okay. I know it's hard for you to believe and hard for you to tell, but I've been on a diet. I've lost about 25 pounds. And in doing so, my wedding ring now falls off. and I'm not done dieting. And so therefore, I'm not going to get my wedding ring resized until I'm at a stable weight, which God only knows what that. I mean, I could lose 25 pounds and then gain 50 or 100. So for those of you that are worrying, where's Arlen? Where's my wedding ring? Okay. Um, for those of you that know us, they know Arlen. She's around, no doubt about it. But who is anybody to judge whether your retirement is successful or not? Nobody. Nobody is in a position to know what makes you happy. I mean, to me, I think of it very simply. If you wake up in the morning, okay, and you don't dread the day, you wake up in the morning and you look forward to doing whatever it is you plan to do that day. You look forward to what that day may have, all right, what it entails. You've successfully retired. Now, could you have retired with more money? I think the answer to that is always going to be yes. Everybody, it seems like everybody wants the maximum amount that they can have, right? But you don't need to keep up with the Joneses and do this and do that. You don't need to do that. You don't have to live somebody else's life. Don't judge your life and your retirement based on other people. There are people that we know, including myself, who stay very busy doing things that they did even before they retired. All right. I am very interested in finance, government, politics, and I stay invested in that as far as my interests go. That doesn't change. I'm still happy. We still enjoy going out to dinner. Well, I mean, the point is even if we didn't, even if we couldn't afford it, all right, would I still be happy? I don't know. I have no idea because I'm not in that position. But what I am saying is as far as I'm concerned, I have a successful retirement. Okay. You can factor in all kinds of things that will, play into this. Like, for instance, my daughter. Would my retirement still be successful if I had to worry about my daughter's situation? No, it wouldn't be. But because I planned on it, my daughter's, she went to college, she graduated undergraduate school, and she got a bachelor's degree in animal genetics and health science or something like that. All right. Now she's in a top 3 vet school, and financially, I have the finances to be able to make sure she can continue going to vet school and continue to pursue her dream. And at that point where I worry, it's over. I can't help whether I like or don't like her boyfriend, fiance, whatever you want to call him. I can't help or do anything about her life as an adult, but I can do something, and what little I'm doing, it makes me fine. So I feel like, Arlen and I, we cook a vast majority of our own meals, all right, but we don't hurt for food. We don't hurt for electric. We don't hurt for water. We don't hurt for anything that I want. Anything that makes me, I mean, would I like to go on a cruise around the world for, 200 plus days? Well, that'd be cool. Certainly wouldn't be a financially sound thing for me to do. All right. So it's not something that I don't consider that as a intricate part of being a success. Being able to do everything, being able to do anything doesn't mean that if you can't, you're not successful. And what I would say is this: for those people out there that look at other people's channels and decide, now, couple caveats here. You have to throw away the moral compass part, all right? You have to throw away the difference of opinion on how a person lives. But for them to make that decision as to whether that person is successfully retired or is a failure, if you throw those things out of the equation, how will they know? How do they know how happy that person is? The only way is for you to say, I'm happy. And if you can say I'm happy, you're happily retired, that you're successful. That's pretty much where I think it falls into. I hope you find our information worthwhile. We're going to start slowly starting to integrate more geopolitical information into what we're doing, because I think that the entire Philippine genre is toast. Making videos here is literally going to be a form of entertainment. Every place that there is in the Philippines has been blogged, traveled to, documented by so many people that I don't think we can bring you more information. Now, certainly if you have a question, we're happy to try and answer it. Okay? Things do change. But, the days of showing you how beautiful the Philippines is, how the Philippine people are, what life is here is like, there's so many people that already do it and quite frankly do a better job than I ever did. That's for sure. So, the point with all of that is that we really hope you subscribe. We had, I don't know what happened on our last video, but man, we picked up a bunch of subscribers. We certainly appreciate all these new subscribers. But with that also being said, retirement. The retirement itself, is it successful or failure? The only person that can answer that question is you. Nobody else has the information to be able to answer that than you. Again, we appreciate your time. Please do subscribe, share, comment, hit the thumbs up. We'd certainly appreciate it. Thanks, and have a great day.